Hello everybody and welcome to One Shot Onslaught. This week we are going into why Deth is in the Adventurers Guild. This will be our final one-on-one episode where we're going into some backstory for the characters. So next week we will be back to running our regular one-shot modules, but this is actually a module also from dmsguild.com. This one is called Potions 11 by Dale Zawada. We did change a few names in the module using suggestions from our patrons and from our Discord server. So Sash and Lance from Discord both named Stan and Yermil, and one of our patrons, Thess, got to name the shop helper who she named Thess. So if you want to get in on naming some characters in future modules, check out our Patreon, where we will be prioritizing the names from. And then also hop in our Discord, where if a module has quite a few names like this one did, we may just crowdsource from Discord. So to get in the Discord, it is bit.ly/oneshotdiscord, all lowercase. And our Patreon is patreon.com/oneshotonslaught, all spelled out. Now, let's see what Deth is doing at the Adventurers Guild. So for Deth's backstory, we're going to skip your childhood for now. We'll come back to that at a later date. We're going to skip the demon attacks on your hometown, being sold to slavery, escaping slavery. We'll get back to all of that. Tonight, we're going to move the timeline a little bit closer to you joining the Adventurers Guild. When you were scouring cities looking for any information that you could find that would lead you back to the Abyss, where those demons came from, to find out why they chose your hometown before questioning and killing the Demogorgon that attacked your town. Which is why we're in Neverwinter. More specifically, why we're in the Cloak and Stagger. The bar is nearly empty, which has made it the perfect meeting place for you and Stan. That's the only name you know this guy by. He set up this meeting, gave you the name Stan, told you he had the information you wanted, and here we are. He has word from around town that you've been looking for this information on the Abyss and for demons, and has set up this meeting. He also knows that you've become pretty good at sneaking about, picking locks. The Cloak and Stagger is pretty empty, and it's just you and Stan at this table. And he says, "Alright, I'll tell you all you need to know about the Abyss. I'll even tell you where you can get a book that'll teach you how to get there. All I need from you are a couple of potions."
Alright, man, I got you a couple potions.
Yeah, no, I'm sure you got plenty. These are specific potions.
Oh, specific potions.
I don't just need like 11 potions of healing. No,
Alright.
no. These are some specific potions from, what do you know about Yermil's potion shop?
Absolutely nothing.
Alright, well, that's all the same. I'll cut to the chase here. I think you're the guy I need. I'm looking for somebody that will get into his shop, steal these potions that I know he's got somewhere, and get out without leaving a trail.
We're talking about a heist, huh?
This is a heist, yeah. You excited?
Alright, yeah.
Now, do you know the most important part of a heist?
Stealth.
Stealth, that's a good one. I was thinking of the recon. Before you initiate a heist, you need to know what you're up against. You need to know the defenses, you need to know the exits, entrances, you need to know everything about the place that you're going to be. So, it's kind of a two-part plan. I guess 3 parts, because we're planning it now. You're going to need to go, and you're going to need to investigate, you're going to need to do some recon. Then you need to come back to me, report it, and I can see what kind of supplies I can scrounge up for you to help you out on the heist. Then you need to go, get me my 11 potions, get out of there, and I'll tell you all you need to know about getting to the Abyss.
Alright.
So, here's a little something. Now, the owner, Yermil, I'm not here to hire you to kill Yermil. I don't think you could kill Yermil if you had 3 of yourself. So, you're going to want to try to not draw attention to yourself when it comes to deal with him. Now, I will tell you that he has a reputation around town as being kind of an asshole. So, I don't know how forthcoming he's going to be in your recon. I do know he's got an assistant named Deth. So you go find Deth, talk to her. Maybe she'll be a little bit more forthcoming. She'll be in the shop. You're going to need to find out what kind of defenses this place has, how you're going to get in, how you're going to get out, and try to find out, where the potions are. Because I don't know. I doubt he's got... So, let me be clear. These are going to be 11 specific potions that you see these things, you're going to know them. They glow a bright, almost blinding green. You find these potions, you'll know them when you see them. Now, if you want to pocket another potion or two while you're in there, I'm not going to stop you. But these 11 ones are the ones that will get you the access to this book and get you the knowledge that you're seeking. So what do you say? It's about a block down the street if you're ready.
I'm down to steal some stuff.
All right, well, I'll be here in the Cloak and Stagger. I'll be waiting. I'll be here to closing. So you just come back whenever you're ready. Let me know. I'll get you whatever you need, and you let me know if you're going to be ready tonight, tomorrow night, whenever you need to. You let me know, and I'll get you whatever you need.
All right, I say we have one good night of drinking.
You're kind of jumping the gun on me here, Deth, but I was planning a celebratory drink both prior and post heist. Let's do the recon first.
Oh, okay.
And then when you come back, then yes, definitely. So, you head over to Urmil's potion shop. He told you where it is. He didn't really need to. You find it easy enough. It is indeed a block down the street from the Cloak and Stagger. You're standing outside of the shop that is, it seems more well maintained than the neighboring shops in this area. And you also notice that there's a guard at the door. Go ahead and roll me insight check, I think, and let's see what you know about this guard. Like what you can kind of like pick up on.
19.
So, looking over Carl, this guy's name's Carl.
Carl sounds like a cool name. Hey, Carl.
He's got a name tag on that says Carl. And so with that really good insight check, even before you go up to Carl, you know that Carl looks like a sellsword, like a lifelong sellsword. This isn't just something, it's not his first week or two. By the look of his gear, it's pretty worn down. It's pretty well maintained. And you also get the sense that this guy, while being a lifelong sellsword, would sell his sister for 5 pieces of gold if it came to it. He doesn't seem like the person that's really, that trustworthy. And as you approach and say hey to Carl, "Oi, what's your business with the shop? Buying or selling?"
I've come to sell.
All right, I'm going to let you know right now. You get one warning, and it's coming right at you right now. No funny business, or me and my club here will have some words with you.
Do I have any gold? Can I, bribe him?
You do have gold, but this is not the heist yet. This is still midday recon.
All right.
So if you want to chat with Carl a little bit, you don't get the sense, he might not be the most talkative guy, but you could chat with him a little bit if you wanted to.
I'm just going to go straight in.
All right. And he just kind of, as you walk by, without a word back to him, he just kind of eyes you back in, but then immediately drops back to that kind of just laid back posture, leaning up against the wall. And inside of the shop, you see that the interior is kind of matches the exterior. It looks really lavish. It looks really well maintained, well stocked. There's a lot of money that's been put into the store. And there are several aisles of shelves to the left, all of which are just full of potions. And then to your immediate right is a stone statue. It's like the mascot of the store. This stone statue is in the shape of a smiling barbarian half-orc looking down at you. And then straight ahead of you is the counter where a few customers are kind of being helped out by Urmil. they don't. No one seems happy in that exchange between Uramel and the customers. No one seems happy. And Uramel's wearing this dark green robe. Looks like he's been. Looks like he'd rather be anywhere in the world than he is, in this shop right now. And he's like insulting these customers as they're like buying stuff from him. He says, "No returns. If something goes wrong, it's because you did it wrong." And then at the other end of the counter, you see the gnome that Stan mentioned, Thess. And she's wearing, this brown apprentice robes, and she's got a wide smile on her face. She's making a potion and kind of like looking over this recipe and, dumping in all these different ingredients as she's kind of stirring it. And she looks ecstatic to just be there.
I'm going to go up to her and start up some conversation.
"Oh, hey, how can I help you? My name's Thess. Uramel likes me to... He gave me a nickname, Grotesque. He thinks it's funny. I don't really... So you're supposed to call me that, but my name's really Thess. Anyway, how can I help you?"
Hey, Thess, do you have any special potions you're working on?
"Oh, right now I'm just making a simple potion of enlargement, but Uramel told me he'll teach me all I need to know about potions if I stick around."
Does Uramel make any special potions?
"Oh, he's the best in the business. He knows how to make any kind of potion. That's why I'm here, to learn from him."
I don't know exact. I'm gonna walk through the shop and look up and down the aisles and see if I see any of those potions.
All right, roll me a perception check. This one's got a lot of kind of investigation and perception checks to kind of...
13 plus 2, 15.
15.
15.
Okay, 15's really good. So, as you're looking at these potions, they're all labeled, but it's like illegible. You make it up and down every aisle, and you don't see any of these blinding, glowing green potions that he was talking about. You do see a door. So, coming in from the shop, you notice a door to the right and a door to the left. The door to the left has like a rune above the door that's like glowing blue.
I think I want to check the doors. I want to check and see what's behind the doors, but I think I might need a distraction.
Yeah, so the way it's laid out, they're like the one on the left is behind the counter.
Okay.
The one on the right isn't behind a counter. I'll give it to you. So with a 15, the one on the right, you can make out the sign above the door that says storage room.
Okay.
So and it doesn't look like it's meant to be open to customers, but it's there.
I have a hunch that the potions are behind the counter, but I'm still going to check out the storage room just to be sure.
Okay, so how are we going to do this? Because at the moment, Uramil is more to the right, kind of closer to that door, and then Thess is to the left, kind of closer to the unlabeled
rune door?
The runed door, yeah.
Okay. So Thess is near the unlabeled door?
Yes, Thess is near the runed, unlabeled door.
I'm thinking I want to make a distraction by spilling some potions, but I don't want to get kicked out by the guard.
By the mean guy?
By the mean guy, yeah.
And by the guard, yeah.
By the guard. I'm going to create a distraction. I'm going to drop some potions on accident.
Okay.
With my tail, I'm going to swipe. I'm going to turn around in the room and knock some potions over with my tail.
Okay. Roll me a performance to see how believable it is that it was an accident. I think that's only charisma.
14.
Okay. Yeah. So you're walking down this aisle that's kind of like dead center in the room, and you turn and your tail whips a good 4 potions down, and as they splash in the ground, one of them starts like eating away at the carpet in the room. One of them starts shooting lightning bolts, like little like more sparks than like not full blown lightning bolts, but like shooting them up in the air. And it's definitely, noticeable. And you hear Uramel say, "Fucking tieflings, they always do this. It's always the tail. Thess, go clean that up right now." And you see Thess kind of happily. She grabs a mop nearby, like this probably happens quite often, and rushes over to you. And then you see Urmil. He goes behind the counter into that other room and exits it, the one that's got the rune above it that is unlabeled. And he walks in there for a moment.
I'm sorry, Thess. I didn't mean to.
It's quite all right. You can't control your tail, right? Or can you? I don't know. I don't have a tail.
I have involuntary spasms.
That's quite all right. Yeah, just he is gonna want you to pay for these.
Fair enough. I'll let you tend to those.
Okay, yeah, I'll get you a tab going.
And then as she's cleaning those, I'm gonna go check out the other door.
Okay, there's 2 other customers in here, and I don't know, how curious about you they're gonna be, but just so you know, so go ahead and roll me a stealth check. I think that's
my primary.
Yeah, I think that's your jam.
Stealth. 9.
Plus 9.
Oh, of course. 4 plus 9, 10.
10? No, wait. 4 plus 9.
13.
13. Quick maths. Oh, okay. So, you creep up towards this room, and as you do, you kind of bump into the counter. So the counter doesn't stretch, wall to wall. It's got a little bit of an opening there, right by where that door is, and you bump into the counter and make a bit of noise, and you see this halfling that's kind of counter height. It's glass counters, right? So that there's potions in these counters. There's potions along the aisles, and then there's potions in the glass counter. And he was kind of checking out the potions in the glass counter, and he looks up as you bump into that countertop, and he definitely sees you as you're sneaking into this room.
I'm gonna bribe him. I'm gonna flip him a gold coin and say, "Nothing to see here."
And he catches it. Roll a persuasion check. I think that would be a good persuasion roll.
17.
I don't know what exactly I was rolling for, but I rolled a 17, so I think that's fate. Yeah, he catches it and kind of poxes it, and he just shrugs his shoulders at you. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't. This is the guy that Urmil was making fun of.
He doesn't care.
So yeah, he doesn't care what happens to this guy's shop. You sneak on in here, and inside of here, it is indeed a storage room, and there are 3 aisles of shelves here stocked full with potions, just kind of ripe for stealing. No one else is in here. Again, all of the kind of wording on these potions are all illegible. You can't really make out what they are. Roll me an investigation check.
I'm gonna check and see if there's any beautiful bright green, glowing.
Yeah.
3.
You don't see any glowing green potions in here. They don't look like anything special. None of the colors are... So, the ones that were in the glass cases were a little bit more, vibrant, and they looked a little bit nicer than the ones that weren't in the glass case. These kind of look similar to the ones that were just in the aisles. They look like mundane, regular potions.
I'm still gonna swipe some.
All right. How many do you want to swipe?
How many can I carry?
You can carry I would say maybe 20.
All right, yeah, I'm going
You're just
for
gonna
it.
swipe them?
Yep.
Okay. So this module's pretty cool. It's got a little D20 that you can roll to find out what potions you got since they're unlabeled. So I'm gonna have you roll. Let's do 4 D20s. 18,
1, 13, 2.
All right, so Deth won't be able to make these out right now, especially quickly, and but maybe if you could get, if you're just getting them out of there, you'll be able to find out what they are, later on. But just so I don't have to remember, could you write down that you've got 5 potions of growth, 5 potions of poison, 5 potions of love, and 5 potions of healing. Just so I didn't have to roll,
right.
Just so you didn't have to roll 20 d20s. So we grouped them by 5 for you. But other than that, you don't really see anything else in here. And you hear the door slam the other door across the hallway slam close. You think that Urmil has made it back into the room now.
Ooh, all right. I don't know what these potions are yet, do I?
You don't know what they are, no. You could drink one, and if you wanted to, like if there was, I already forgot what you got. If you wanted to drink one right now, I would have you roll a d4 to find out.
I was going to try to seduce him.
Oh, so for the love potion, you would
Yeah.
need him to drink the love potion.
All right.
How the love potion works is you drink it, and then the next person you see, you fall in love with that person for an hour.
Okay.
So, but we are gonna say that you now have these in like the current timeline of the Adventurers Guild.
Okay.
So now you're gonna have these like
Okay.
in future episodes.
I'm going to gamble it and try to sneak out.
Okay. Roll me another stealth check. It's gotta be better than the last one you did, right?
Has to be. 9 plus 9, 18.
18. Okay. I'm gonna have your mill. Okay.
Doesn't count.
Well, it was a 5.
No.
An 11. Okay. So you creep up to this door, and it's like a well-greased door. You slide it open real nice and easy, and it doesn't make a single noise. And you just quickly like step out of it, close it, and then take like 3 quick paces down so that you're like, on the right side of the counter, and you're no longer where you don't think you should be. And Yermil, after you've gotten back into like the main area of the shop, he does see you, and he just narrows his eyebrows at you. He doesn't seem to like you, even though he's already like a dick to everybody. He seems to extra hate you since A, you're a tiefling, and B, you knocked over a shit ton of his potions.
Hey, my boy, what you looking at?
Are you gonna buy anything? You've been in here for like, what, 10 minutes now, and you haven't bought anything?
Not today.
Okay, then can you get out?
If you ask nicely.
Oh, actually, wait a second. Actually, you know what? You did buy 4 potions. That's gonna be 20 gold.
Fair enough.
So you hand him over 20 gold, and like he doesn't even like look at you as you hand over this gold, and he takes it from you and just kind of waves you off and puts the gold into the cash register, and then starts helping another customer. I guess you would say he's helping another customer, but
I mean, I think I've already deduced that the potions are in the ruined, unlabeled room, because there's no potion. The potions aren't on the aisles. They're not in the special room. They're not behind the counter. They're not in the glass case. That's the only place that I would guess they would be inside that door.
as you're like leaving, Seth says, "Oh, you're leaving already? I don't get to meet a whole lot of tieflings. Do you want to? I don't know. I'm almost done cleaning here. If you buy a potion, he'll let you stay a little bit longer if you wanted to chat a bit."
Do you want to go get a drink?
I got a long shift today, so I'm actually closing tonight, so I can't really leave. It's gonna be really late when I'm done. I'll probably have to go to sleep and get a couple hours of sleep before I can come back in the early morning. Open to close.
Fair enough. If you want to talk, I can buy some potions.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. And she kind of like finishes cleaning up. She's like got these other potions that she's got to like dump onto like the acid that's like eating away the carpet. And she finishes getting cleaned up, and then she goes back behind the counter. Okay, so yeah, just I don't know, just grab like the cheapest potion so that he doesn't kick you out.
I'll grab the cheapest potion.
There's like a potion of, I think the lowest healing potion is just potion of healing. It's like a D4 plus 4, 2D4 plus 4, and it's 5 gold.
Fair enough.
So what brings you in here? I've never seen you in here. Are you new in town?
I am pretty new.
How do you like the shop? It's a pretty nice shop, isn't it?
I don't know if I can trust her to ask her straight up. Can I do like an insight check to see if I can trust her? Is that a thing?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll an insight check, first and foremost.
15 plus 2. 17.
She doesn't seem untrusting of you, and she just seems just ecstatic to be there just so that she can learn more potion making. And she doesn't seem to really like Urmil.
That was my next question.
But she tolerates him so that she can learn from him. But you don't think that she doesn't trust you. So anything like you ask of her, yeah, I don't think there's like anything that you could ask of her that she would, really question.
Do you have any potions that are off the books?
Roll me a persuasion check. So, like, for the questions like that are kind of, iffy, I'll just have you roll a persuasion check and,
12.
Well, Yermil, he does do a lot of work, down in the basement. And I think that's where he makes kind of his more special potions, but I'm not allowed down there yet. He said I need to kind of work a little bit longer before I can go down there, but I think one day I'll be able to see what he's making down there. But yeah, I think he's got some good potions down there.
All right. I guess
This is literally open to you. Like, you can ask her questions, and if they're like, kind of prying questions like that, I'll have you roll persuasion checks. And
do you know where this basement door is?
yeah, it's in his office. It's down in his office. I've only been in there a few times, and I've never seen the stairway down. I know there's a basement, and he told me that, he was working from his basement and came up from that room, so it's down there somewhere, but I don't know exactly where.
Does he lock the office?
That's a persuasion right there.
15.
He locks it, and, I don't even know why he locks it, because look at that rune of warding right there. Anybody that goes in that room is going to get zapped up real good.
I was just thinking to myself, why does it matter if it's locked? Because I can just pick the lock.
Yeah, he definitely locks it, but I don't think anyone would survive that lightning rune up there on that door.
I guess I have all the intel I need, really. So I'm going to be really nice to her. Thanks for the chat. I'll talk to you later.
All right, yeah, no problem. Like I said, I'll be here till closing, and then open bright and early tomorrow. I'll see you sometime later, maybe.
Oh, one last thing.
Yeah?
When does your shop close?
Oh, 8 o'clock tonight.
You said you were working late. That's not very late.
Well, for me, we open at 5 in the morning, though.
Oh, all right. Have a good night.
You too.
She's just trying to get out of not getting a drink with me.
All right, so you're heading back to Stan?
Yeah, I'm going to go see Stan.
So you return to the Cloak and Stagger, where Stan is waiting for you at his table with empty glasses. Next to him is a large empty bag, and the buzzed human welcomes you, waiting to hear what you've learned during your casing of Yermil's potion shop. Welcome back. Tell me everything you know. What can I do to help you with the heist?
Well, my friend, the shop closes at 8. There's a rune of warding over the owner's office. And then apparently, this friendly little gnome told me that the potions are made in the basement.
Okay, what did this rune of warding look like? What color was it?
It was blue.
Blue, okay, that's a lightning one. So, here, and he reaches down into his bag, and he gives you a scroll of lightning bolt. Use this scroll, cast lightning bolt on the rune. You have to match up the color of the rune to the type of elemental damage, and that's how you can destroy the rune.
Well, would you look at that?
So one checkbox marked for Justin. Okay, so in the basement, you say, is the door locked?
The door is locked, but I can pick it.
Okay, well, actually, you know what? And he reaches down in that bag again, and he pulls out these a set of lockpicks. He says, these are improved lockpicks, better than any you will have, I'm sure. And he gives you a set of +2 lockpicks.
Would you look at that?
These, if you fail with them, you've got 3 charges, and once you fail 3 times, they break.
All right.
But you get, whenever you're using them, you get to add +2 on top of your lockpicking check. All right. Well, any other information that might be helpful? Did you see anything else there that, any other defenses or anything?
There was this really shifty guard in the front. I'm not sure if he's going to be there all night, but we could probably pay him off.
Okay, that's good to know. Nothing like in the shop, though, like other than the rune?
No.
Okay. How about we have a drink then, and get you ready for the night? Are you doing it tonight?
I'll do it tonight. But I want to see you drink some first so I know I can trust you.
He's like, oh, I'm going to be drinking tonight. And he orders you both around, and he pays for all the drinks for the night. So however much you want to drink.
Well, I don't want to drink too much because I want to go into this sober.
Yeah. Maybe like 2 drinks. So he orders over, 2 rounds of ale. After that, when you're good and just buzzed enough, you set off and you head out to get to these 11 potions. And once night rolls around, well after closing time of the shop, you make your way out of the inn and to Urmil's potion shop. The streets are relatively empty as everyone's kind of packed it in for the most part. And the only people out are the occasional city guard and those like you that are up to no good. As you approach the shop, you see that Carl still does stand guard outside of the door. Even at this distance, he hasn't seen you. You're not like that far away. You're like 30 feet from the shop. And he still hasn't even noticed you. So you definitely think he's not that great of a guard.
Is he standing right next to the door? Or?
Yeah, he is up, like leaning up against, not up against the door, but just to the left of the door.
I'm going to use my mage hand and reach out and make a distraction so he'll go look at it, kind of like, in Metal Gear Solid. Like, he kind of go over there, make a distraction.
He gets an exclamation mark above his head.
And then walks over to the distraction.
So there's 2 alleys. There's one on the left and the right of the store. It's not pressed up against any other store. So there are 2 alleys that I guess you could kind of do.
I'm going to knock over some garbage cans in the alley.
In like one of the alleyways and get him to...
get him to go look at it.
Fuck, I don't even know what he's...
Did I break the rules of D&D?
No. I'm just thinking, like, I was thinking, like, it sounds like something that should be a roll, but I don't know what it should be because I think he definitely would hear that noise and go down. So yeah, he hears the garbage cans kind of in the alley to the right. As you knock them over, he hears that, and even though he's not the greatest of guards, he's probably kind of bored, so he does go and check it out. And he walks down to the alley to check it out. I'm
going to sneak in the building real quick. Shut the door nice and slow.
Roll me a stealth check with advantage since he is currently investigating something.
1.
Okay, it's a good thing you got advantage.
7. Plus 9, so 10 and 16.
Okay, well, he rolled a 3 on that perception check to, like, see you. So you get up to the door.
Okay.
The door is locked. You want to use those nice...
I'm going to use my regular pick first.
Regular ones.
I'm going to save all my good ones for the office door.
Yeah, because he might be gone. Yeah, he might be busy for a little bit, so you might have time to try a couple times.
3 plus 6, 9.
9. So yeah, you're like picking at this lock, and you can't trip it with these old school lock picks.
I'm going to use my new lock picks.
Okay.
8 plus 8, 16.
Okay, yeah, you trip it. Yeah, you after a few moments of kind of working it, you hear that click, and the door swings open, and you kind of like quickly duck inside of it.
So I have dark vision.
Yep.
So I'm not going to need to light any lanterns or light any torches. I'm going to go straight to the office, and I'm going to use my scroll of lightning to neutralize the rune.
Okay. So for that, the way it works is you read off this like incantation that's on the scroll, and then the scroll is destroyed afterwards. And so it's only got a one-use thing, and it lets you use any spell that you're personally capable of. So you hurl this lightning bolt at this rune, and as you do that, he gives off this like blinding blue light, and once your kind of vision clears, you see that the rune is still there, but is no longer lit up in blue.
I'm gonna pick the lock now to move down to the basement.
Go ahead, go ahead and pick it. So you got no failures on the good picks yet.
I have plenty of time though too, right?
You think you're good on time? Even if Carl came back,
he's not gonna know I'm in there.
It's dark in there. There's no lights in here,
and the rune's permanently disabled.
The rune
there's no like time frame.
Stan didn't tell you about any kind of time frame or anything.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my new lock picks.
Okay.
11 plus 8, 19.
19, yeah, easy, and like I mean, you barely like insert the lock pick into the lock, and like right away you catch the lock and you open it up and the door swings open, and inside of it you see a table with some work notes and things. Not a table, it's a desk. There's a wardrobe in the far corner, and there's a black tapestry hanging on the wall next to the wardrobe. And that's pretty much it. You don't see like any doors that would lead down to a basement.
I'm gonna remove the tapestry, see if there's a door behind it.
You go up to this tapestry, and as you do that, the tapestry attacks and wraps up around you. Let's roll initiative real quick, and this thing's gonna get a surprise round. This thing is biting and attacking you.
So initiative, I have a +9 to initiative.
Oh fuck! It rolled pretty good though.
18 + 9.
It rolled an 18. It does not have a +9. Holy shit. Okay.
So that feat, man.
Oh fuck yeah! I forgot about that. Which the timelines are kind of distorted here because really you got that feat like later than this, but I didn't want to have to like. This is a module for like a group of like 4 people, you know. So and you're doing it by yourself, so I figured you being a couple levels higher would be good. Okay. First thing, as soon as you go up to it to rip it down, it kind of wraps around you and bites at you. You see this mouth appear on it, but you can easily kind of like push away, and you're kind of, you've got your arms outstretched, keeping it at arm's length away from you, and you can't quite bite at you. And then it's your turn, because that was its surprise round. That
I'm gonna say to myself, time to get cut up. I'm gonna take both my daggers and try to cut it up into pieces.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll attack rolls for both of those.
So 18 and what? +8 and +7?
I was gonna say, yeah, it should be like an 8, yeah. So a 25 does indeed hit, yeah.
Alright, and now my other one, 15 +7, 20
+7,
22.
20, yeah, 22 hits
So
also.
they both hit?
Yeah, they both hit.
4 + 5, 9.
9.
And 7.
7, so 16. So you're kind of like pushing it away, keeping it at arm's length, and then you drop your hands, grab both your daggers, and make these 2 big, deep gashes across it to like kind of like sever it in half almost. And you do make these long tears in it, and you can just straight see the wall behind these tears. You definitely cut deep through them, and then you see or you hear a moan come from this tapestry. Make a wisdom saving throw.
7 + 2. 9.
So after you hear this moan, it spooks you real good. And you're now frightened until the end of its next turn, which means that you have disadvantage on any attacks or anything.
Must have been awful spooky.
Yeah, you're spooked real good. But that was its turn. So now it's your turn. So yeah, I believe you just have disadvantage on any attacks again because you're so scared of it.
I'm gonna burn that fucker down.
Burning hands?
Burning hands.
All right. Okay, so it makes a dex save. A 6 is not going to pass no matter what. So you do 3d6 fire damage.
4, 4, 6. 14.
So this thing just catches like from the bottom, and the fire just quickly spreads and goes all up the tapestry, and it burns it all up, and it's just a pile of ashes left.
Hell yeah.
So in this room, now that you burned up the tapestry, it is now just the desk and the wardrobe.
I'm gonna push the wardrobe over and see if there's like a hidden door behind the wardrobe.
All right, you go up, and it's a pretty solid oak wardrobe, so roll me a strength check.
17.
17, yeah, you push over this wardrobe, and you see behind it, like straight out of a cartoon, just a flat door that pushes inward.
I'm gonna push the door open and sneak super stealthily down the stairs.
Sneaking down, you reach the bottom of the stairs, and there's like a few barrels against the walls that are containing, you kind of get like the smell of like these different kind of spices and aromas. You think this is probably where they keep like the core ingredients of the potions. And then there's a room straight ahead and a room to the left. Both the doors are currently closed. Go ahead and roll me a perception roll real quick.
21.
You hear, coming from the room straight ahead, you hear Yermil threatening Thess. And he says, "You wanted to learn the art of potion making? Well, here's the secret. The most powerful potions, the dangerous ones, they include blood. This won't take long, Thess, I promise." And you hear Thess screaming.
So, well, Stan said that it would take 3 of me to attack Uramil.
Yeah.
So, I don't want to go in there and start a fight. But then again, I want to save Thess. But I'm gonna check that other door real quick before I go. Hopefully, the potions will be in there and I can get in and get out and let her deal with herself.
Roll a stealth with advantage because you definitely think that he's pretty preoccupied at the moment, so you don't think you would hear this door opening.
So 18 plus 9.
18 plus 9?
Yeah.
Okay, you're good. I rolled a perception after you said the first one, just in case, but he rolled an 8 flat. So, yeah. So you open up this door, and it's a small room that you just walked into. It's stone wall, stone floored, much like the room that you just left that had the barrels. It was all stone floor. But at the end of this room is just not a massive, it's like a 1 foot high, it's like a 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot, like cubed chest. And it's made out of bronze, and it's at the far end of the wall.
I'm going to open the chest.
You go up to it. It is locked.
I use one of my lock
Your
picks.
good ones, yeah. You still got it.
All three.
Those charges only end if you fail.
5 plus 8.
Yeah, so you trip this lock, and inside of it, as you open it, you're just blinded by this light, and it's just 2 neat rows, a row of 5 and a row of 6 of these bright neon green potions that are just illuminating the room at this point.
Well, Deth is no hero. He's only out for himself. He doesn't care about anyone else, and he only cares about making himself better and more power. So I'm gonna say, well, fuck this. I'm gonna grab these potions. I'm gonna neck it the fuck out of there.
Okay. Yeah, and easy enough. You grab them all, throw them in your satchel, and make your way up back to the office, back to the main room. Outside of the room, you see Carl is now back at the door.
Does Misty Step go through things?
It sure does, yeah.
And how far?
30 feet.
So I'm going to go right up to the door.
They're glass fronts, and that's how you saw that Carl was there. It's all glass front shop.
Can I stealth and get as close to the door as possible if I roll a good stealth check?
Yeah, and I'll give you, again... you roll regular, and I'll give him a disadvantage. I think that's how I should have probably been doing it all night, because, like I said, it's dark in here. Well, he doesn't need it. He rolled 2.
19.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, you're, like, pressed up against the door. Like, you, like, make funny faces at Carl, whatever. He's
you know what I'm going to do?
What?
You ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to show him... I'm going to pretend like he's looking. I'm going to show him the helicopter as, like, a taunt. Like, fuck you. I'm getting past you. And then I'm going to Misty Step out.
Okay, yeah, so he, like, has no idea you've been in the building and now out of the building as you just disappear in this puff of mist and appear 30 feet away down into this darkness, like, further, not only just across the street, but, like, further down the street, too. 30 feet's a pretty big way, and you just pop into view. I guess he'll roll to see if he sees you. He rolled pretty good. He rolled a 16, and he's got a +0 to perception. If you want to roll a stealth, see if he sees you pop in or not.
19.
Okay, yeah. So he doesn't see you. So you popped in across the street. Are you just heading back to Stan?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't drink earlier, so we're going to go celebrate.
Okay. So you bring your 11 potions back to Stan. And as you get back, he's kind of surprised to see you almost, but he seems happy. You got him that quick? That was really fast.
Well, looky here, boy.
Yeah. These are it. So, any troubles? Any unexpected turns?
Deth likes to keep secrets. I'm not going to tell you how I did it. Don't ask any questions. Here's your potions.
Hey, yeah, that's all I needed. That was your end of the bargain, and now for my end of the bargain, everything you need to know is in one book. Demons 101, a primer to the abyss. Now, for you to get a hold of this book, it's not going to be easy. You're going to need to go to the Wizards Academy of Avalonia. I don't know if you've heard about this. It's a very exclusive academy. You either get an invite or you pay 8,000 platinum pieces. No one's ever bypassed their magic wards without being granted access. No one's ever made it into Avalonia without the invite or the buy-in. The book's going to be in their library. So once you get in, if you need it more than a single read-through, you're going to need to find a way to steal it and get out. But you're going to need a lot of gold for that.
Well, I was hoping for Demons for Dummies, but I'll take Demons 101.
So they've got Demons for Dummies also, and that one has some info on getting to the Abyss, but it doesn't have as much info on the Demogorgon. So, I don't know, maybe read them both when you're there.
Can you front me the gold, or somehow arrange me an invite?
That I can't do. I've just got the info you need on where to go, where you can seek it. You getting the gold's going to be all up to you.
How the fuck am I going to do that?
Let's drink a bit, and you can worry about that tomorrow. Let's have a good night tonight.
All right.
And you guys spend the night drinking. What do you like? Have anything you like to? I don't know. Like, is there anything in this bar? Like, is there like a pool table or darts or something you like doing, or what does Deth like to do? Like, what when he drinks?
I just like to drink.
so Deth's just drink, and you and Stan have a really fun night though.
I'm just necking imperial stouts.
Yeah, you guys get smashed. And morning rolls around, and you went to your room. Stan went to his room. You wake up. You go down to the Cloak and Stagger to get some breakfast, kind of nurse your hangover a bit, and you see this man in the lobby of I guess not the lobby. You see this man in the, is it the lobby?
The bar.
Lobby?
Bar?
So you head down to the lobby/bar, and standing there talking to the barkeep is this man with this red shirt. He's got these blue jean cut-off shorts, and he's giving the barkeep a flyer. He says, yeah, if you hear anybody that's looking for some gold or anything, you just send them the way of the Adventurers Guild, and you let them know we'll take care of them. And he turns to exit the bar, and he sees you. He says, oh, hey, nice daggers you got there. You ever kind of do some quest for hire or anything?
I'll do anything for gold.
And he hands you over a flyer, and it says, the Adventurers Guild recruiting for a new team, the D Team. He says, yeah, we're forming a new team right now. Numbers are kind of low in Ravens Point, so I'm kind of doing an outreach program. I'm kind of going to the bigger cities, kind of trying to get some numbers back to the guild. So, but we pay per quest, pay pretty good too. There's no rogue folk in this new D team we're putting together, so you might fit in just right. It's only about a 4 days ride from Neverwinter if you wanted to come check it out, see what we're about.
Like I said, I'll do anything for gold.
All right, well, I don't think you're going to find easier, honest gold than the Adventurers Guild, so why don't you just ride out with me if you got nothing else for the day.
All right, let's go.
And you and Ben... Oh, and he says, oh, how rude of me, I didn't introduce myself. My name's Benny Dunn. I work for the Adventurers Guild.
Hey, Benny.
What's your name?
My name's Deth.
Very creepy name, my man, but All right, let's head on out, and you guys shake hands and leave the Cloak and Stagger, heading off towards Ravens Point. Hey everyone, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like I mentioned at the start of the show, this is the last but not least of our one-on-one character episodes, and next week we will be back with regular modules just like usual. We have started a new bi-weekly Twitch series at twitch.tv/OneShotOnslaught, all spelled out, where we just had our first episode last night, and we had Dwayne from Lawful Stupid, the podcast, guest on it, and it was a ton of fun, and we cannot wait for the next episode. So if you're not already, definitely follow us on Twitch. I want to give a huge thanks to our patrons again. So thank you so much, Sean, Danny, Thess, Theresa, Matthew, and Brittany. If you want me to read your name out loud, then you should stop by our Patreon page. And if you've got something you want to promote, anything, a podcast, a web series, a project you're working on, a game, something, our $10 and up tiers all get monthly shoutouts, anything that they want me to promote for them. So definitely check that out if you've got something coming up that you want a little bit of inexpensive advertising for. And thank you all for listening to the show. And if you could do us a favor and tell a friend that likes podcasts or likes Dungeons and Dragons, or leaving us an iTunes review, those are both ways that would help us tremendously. And thank you all so much just for listening to the show. Bye guys, see you next week.